Actually, I'm not sorry. Kojo besia, supi supi, trumu trumu,
Time and time again, I go back to art as this space where I can go through almost like a healing journey. Hi, my name is Pamina, and this is For the Culture. Yay! Trying to see what kind of colors. Yay! This is beautiful. Oh, this is so fun.
That's the sofa.
It's so fun. Nice. I consider myself a collage artist. Collage is like my passion. I love the possible imaginations, the dismantling that happens with collage, what you can build with collage. I was like, oh my God, I can build worlds with this.
No nosso corpo, desfazer o trauma.
I was always passionate about art in the sense that I was always in art spaces, always loved to go to exhibitions, but it never crossed my mind that I would be the one like making art. So I think it just became this other way to speak. I needed specific body parts, so I took like selfies of myself and then cut them. It was just coming from a lot of burnout from activism. And I felt that some of the questions that I had wasn't being explained in the spaces that I already knew, or the kind of conversations that we were having at the LGBTIQ activism spaces. So one of the main questions was about intersectionality, because I always define myself as a intersectional feminist. And doing activism on in LGBTIQ spaces and then feminist spaces, I kind of had like this, I was dividing myself, and then I couldn't understand why, because for me, in my mind, like the fight, it's like only one. And I know I always buy either queer or Black women's brands. So this is, for me, the idea of intersectionality being something that we apply on a daily basis became a very, very far reality. So that was the first issue. That was like, I want to talk about intersectionality. I want to learn what's the issue, why intersectionality is not a reality within the movement that we are trying to create. So this took me to start reading more about coloniality of power. I always remember this quote from one of the books that I read, and kind of like, this guy created this concept called coloniality of power. He's from Latin America. His name is Aníbal Quijano. And I remember at the end of some of the books, like, he said something that it's in the body. What is perceived first when people see you, it's your skin color. And then the aesthetics of your body. Are you fat? Are you skin? And then, and that aesthetics also inform if you are rich, if you are poor. And then, of course, your gender, how are you dressing, how you are behaving, is it man, is it woman? So everything happens in the body. So my work is trying to use my own body as the main reference to kind of dismantle questioning all of this structure.
She
did. But also because there are so many emotions in working with my own body, or telling the story of how many things were kind of like inserted in my own body without me allowing. I use not only collage, I use videos, I use sounds. So all of these different mediums allow me to explore the different emotions that I'm going through. So it's scary because also I have to disconstruct a lot of things in my mind. Things about, for example, I started working with my naked body, and I had to also go through myself, like the shame about being naked in a space, the socialized shame that we kind of like learn when we are socialized as women. So I had to go through those mental stages also. What is repetition? What is honor? All of these things that the gender box kind of like make us kind of more and more think about. Sometimes it's really empowering working with my body. Other times it's really painful. Other times it's really triggering. With, for example, the first photos that I did the photos because I gained some weight. And when I did those photos for the first time, I wasn't able to look at the photos. And my cousin was always like, he wanted to publish, like to put it on Instagram. And I was like, oh, wait. Which one are you gonna like post? And then I was like, post all of them. And then I had to go through the process of what it meant, receiving like really nasty messages, but also like internal process of kind of not being ashamed, not only about the body, but the whole idea of a woman being posted naked online, being sexualized, all of those things. But you know what happened now when I looked to those photos, I see so many beauty and narratives around the shadows. I'm not even looking at the body itself. I'm looking at the shadows that the body creates. So you see beauty outside of outside of the gaze of sexualization.
Actually, I'm not sorry.
This one is my...
Oh man, let's see.
I have no money to buy this. I really like to focus on experimentation. Also as a way to not put pressure on myself to follow any kind of like art industry rule or art industry idea of what an artist have to be. And also trying to do, as an independent artist, trying to look at my art as a journey, as experimentation, not as a career development. So with that said, I have been trying everything. So collage is my passion, but I'm open to try like any medium. So I have been trying printmaking. I love printmaking. Part of it because of the writings mixed with the drawings, mixed with the collage. And then I have been trying to paint. I don't think painting is for me. I'm trying also now pastels. I tried also with digital collage. So I have been exploring. I think for me it's just this, I like playing with it.
I love like what you're saying and like how you're being so experimental. I'm curious, how do you navigate the art world? Because the art world is sleepy as fuck.
For me, the way that I have been kind of like navigating this is just always check myself, what kind of transformation am I trying to bring? And for me, it's always about community. And I'm still trying to learn what exactly that means. So we started an art center. The center is a queer-led center. It was my uncle's house. My uncle died in 2020. He was a very well-known Angolan photographer. We do like creative workshops. Because one of the things that I felt, because I was friends with a lot of artists, I had the privilege to learn a lot of things. I had the privilege to people telling me, hey, be careful with this and this and that. And other young artists don't have that privilege. But more than the creative workshops, I think for me, the whole idea was to create a space, like almost like a safe space where you can go on a daily basis if you don't have any other place to go. If you don't have enough food, come, we have family lunch, you can stay at our library, you just can like sleep at our sofa. So this is the kind of place we are trying to build. As an independent artist, I create my own stuff. So I invest a lot in myself, in my art. So a lot of the performance that I do, I build them and I just try to invest and make it happen. Almost like these residencies, a self-financed residency. I have a really, really good support system, either by the organizations that I work with, either by people that I known for years. And I feel there's so much networking without connection in the art industry that I really want to connect with people. And I feel that I have been doing that in this journey.
Desfazer o trauma. Inventar fim.
I've been doing a lot of exhibitions. I think the first one was someone asking me to take all of the things on my collage notebooks and transform it into like something bigger than the notebooks. And that one was like amazing. It was 2021 and I was doing two almost at the same time. Also, I was able to travel a lot because of that. The same with activism. I have been really privileged to be able to travel for my work. And with traveling, I was able to showcase, do performance in spaces that some of them are very, very cool, others very challenging. And there are the places that I have been. Right now I'm at Zeitz. It's really cool because it's a museum that I love. My naked video was at the National Museu de História Natural, the National History Museum in Angola. That was like mind-blowing. Like seeing the museum director going inside and see like a video with me like all naked. Of course, it's not about nudity, but again, it's like, I felt like, yes, I'm contributing to change people's perspective and what is history. I'm really excited about that. I'm really scared, but also I'm really excited.
Actually, I'm not sorry.